Hello, my lovely peaches. It's Jen Peach here. If you're new here, on this channel, I empower women to grow stronger minds and bodies through fitness and flexibility, as well as mindset, I should say. Oh my goodness, my lips are like frozen because I went near a waterfall. I will show a couple clips of that. But anyways, today's video is all about my 5 top tips for moving out on your own after an eating disorder. I can't wait to get into this video. Moving out and being on my own and being independent with things is something that I never ever thought that I would have back after struggling so deeply with anorexia, and after so many hospital admissions. I was for many years convinced that I couldn't even eat on my own, let alone drive, go into a public gym, go to a yoga studio, introduce myself, be alone all the time and be totally okay with it, be independent with getting my nutrition right. Like all of these things that wouldn't have been possible if I didn't choose recovery. So that's why I'm so motivated to make this video for you guys and to tell you all about my experience so far, share my 5 top tips. So number 1, prioritize your nutrition. There is nothing more important for our mental health than our physical health. It goes hand in hand, and when we can eat nourishing foods that are filled with high energy, not low calorie crap, and like whole dense minerals and nutrition, we're going to feel so much better. As well as a little bonus tip, getting out in nature for sure. I need to do this more. It feels so rejuvenating for my soul, my mind, my body, my headspace, my energy levels, just everything feels so good when we get out in the heart of nature, baby. So yeah, there's that. It's just, you gotta prioritize your nutrition. Nobody else is gonna eat for you. You gotta do it for yourself. And when you can finally do it for yourself and not have it as trying to make someone else happy by eating or trying to just do it because you're forced. Like when you can finally do it for yourself, it's so empowering. And when you do it because you want to live your life, because we only have one life, because you want to have energy, because you want to be free, because you want to love again, feel again, be free again, that's when it's going to be sustainable. Number 2, going into the body image side of things, throw out your scale. I didn't bring a scale when I moved, not at all. I'm going by progress pictures, which will do another whole video on, and I have showed on my stories a couple times why progress pictures are so important, because they give you that overall picture versus just those minor fluctuations that are completely normal. But yeah, check away your scale. And also, I know it can be hard if you have like different mirrors. I've been talking to clients about this, how if they're going over to like their mom's house, if their parents are divorced, for me it was like that, and you have like different mirrors and you can't really trust what you see in the mirror, because even just different mirrors and different angles of the mirror is going to change things, as well as the different angles, different times of day, and then our mental aspect of how we see ourselves is going to change. So it's been weird not having a, like I say, mirror for me as well, because it's hard to trust my body image still. I don't have like my body image will have changed day to day a lot more than most people, but I'm a lot more used to it, and I'm also totally okay with it now, versus in the past it used to really stress me out and be something I was focused on. Now that I eat enough, I have lots of energy to focus on things that are a lot more important. And I also just like when you are getting enough nutrition, it is easier to see yourself clearly. But I'm not going to say it's perfect. There are days that I see myself differently, but having those progress pictures is super reassuring. Also, having my own coach to send those check-in pictures to for a second eye has been a lifesaver, which is why I love being a coach myself and being that second eye for other people. Number 3, I am so thankful for my yoga practice, because no matter where I go, I know that I can always bring yoga with me. I can always bring my mat with me, and I don't even need to bring my mat. I can just bring my body, and I have yoga. And yoga is something that brings me happiness, that brings me peace, that energizes me, that connects me to my soul and to just the best feelings ever. So I know that no matter where I go, I always get to bring happiness, and I get to bring a place where I can just be me, release any stress, release any tension, and start my day off feeling absolutely incredible. And that's why I am so adamant about helping others to find those routines and those things that make them connected to their higher self, and those just different things that you can have personally that no matter what changes, it will always stay constant for you, and you'll always have that thing to bring you back down to who you really are. Number 4 is making sure that you are prioritizing your hygiene and self-care in general, because with eating disorders, the biggest thing that it is for many people, it's the way that we were trying to help ourselves to slow down, to have relief, or like anything like that. So when we can find other things to bring us what our eating disorder used to bring, then you can be free. So if you need a break, allow yourself that time to to stretch, to de-stress, to journal, to do any sort of thing like that for self-care. And then of course, hygiene is very important. I find personally, if I go like a little bit too long without showering, you just start to feel really like dirty and greasy in your body, and you just like, you don't feel like yourself. So take care of your hygiene as well. You deserve that time to yourself, to refill your cup so that you can pour into others, and so that you can feel good each day, because we only have one life, which I will never ever stop reminding you guys of, because it's really just so important to realize that we don't want to waste this one chance, this one opportunity, this one amazing opportunity that we have to live, to be grateful, and to love living and having energy and being ourselves. And number 5 is having a evening and a morning routine. This goes into kind of the same how it is for me with yoga, having something that's consistent no matter where you go, so that you know you're always there for yourself, that you always have these little bit of routines that even when lots of things change, they will remain the same. They help you to stay grounded, stay rooted in who you are, help you to revitalize. And personally for me, like each day in the morning, I'm looking at gratitude, I'm looking at my own personal goals. I get to start my day with some stretching to keep that up, so that I know that I've already gotten those special moments for myself already done, so that I can then be of service to everyone else throughout the day. And just being able to be grateful, especially so that we can train ourselves to focus on the things that we're grateful for. Even reviewing those lists that we make when we're ever feeling down, you can look at all those things that you do have to be grateful for. A very grounding practice, and the more that we can focus on what we're grateful for, the more that we'll start to notice it, the more your gratitude list will grow, and the happier you'll be in life. Again, with evening routines, having something that you'll be able to slow down, whether that be having some tea, trying to shut off your phone. For me, I plan out my entire day the night before so that I can shut off my phone, get off that blue light, and have everything planned out so that I can completely let go at the end of the night and only focus on what I want to manifest for my future, and all positive things, versus going to bed with lots of worries at night and waking up and still feeling drained. Because how you go to bed and how you go to bed feeling is generally how you're going to wake up feeling. So really get into a powerful state at night, and having a list of what I'm going to do the next day, that helps me a lot, because I used to stress a lot about what I was going to do the next day, and then all I'm ever focused on is the next day, versus being able to think of those bigger things and not just staying stuck in those smaller things. That's been really awesome for me. Definitely like be in the frequency of loving yourself and of loving life, and of even listening to affirmations. I listen to different recordings of affirmations while I sleep, or different meditations, and I actually give all of my clients different links to private YouTube videos, all the ones that I enjoy, and I give them my entire guide for the perfect morning routine and the perfect evening routine, so that they can find exactly what works for them. I may be giving this away as a free resource pretty soon, because I do want you guys to have that ability to have those routines that really, really make you feel alive, because it's been the biggest game changer, having that time for myself. And overall, like why I'm so passionate about sharing this video is because it's so important not to let the eating disorder come into your adult life. I'm sure you guys have heard this before, but I was told this many times in hospital, that you want to get rid of it before you move out and do all these things, because you don't want to be carrying it into your adult life, meaning from like 20 to like 100. Like, I don't want to be struggling with an eating disorder for the rest of my life. I don't want that to be all my memories. Like, that's already all my memories since I was in grade 7, before grade 7 actually, and I don't remember anything else before that. So I only remember having an eating disorder, and I don't want it to be like that anymore. I am grateful for everything that happened, because this whole time I've been able to help others with what's helped me, and I've been doing that since I was 12, just helping others the best I can with everything that helped me in my recovery to help them on theirs, because I know how awful it feels to feel trapped, to feel stuck, to feel alone, and I never ever 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 want anyone to feel the way that I had to. I want to pour my absolute heart and soul into everyone who needs it for the rest of my life, and I'm so thankful for 7 years of struggling, if it means that the next 100 years, we're living long, for my life, that I get to serve others and absolutely live into my full potential and give with all my heart each and every day. So I'm thankful, and I hope that these lessons can help you along your journey, or even just give you hope of what the future can be like for you when you do let go of the eating disorder, because recovery is hard, but nothing is as awful as living a life as slave to an eating disorder. I love you guys so much. I'm so thankful for you guys being here on my journey. I hope you've enjoyed all my vlogs. I am never going to stop. I will upload a video every single day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. If you haven't already, you can get my free book below, 4 Fundamentals for Full Recovery, the foundation of how I was able to release my eating disorder, fall in love with fitness, flexibility, fall in love with myself, and living life. I'm wishing you guys all an absolutely incredible rest of your day and an incredible, beautiful life journey, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys!